Hello and welcome to another episode of the Lekker podcast. My name is Jalene and I'm recording this in Bloemfontein, South Africa, which is central South Africa, and it's another hot day. I am absolutely feeling like I'm sitting in an oven. It's really hot. We've been suffering with heat waves for the past 2 weeks and summer started in full force. I believe the southern side of South Africa, the southern parts, Cape Town, Western Cape, is still not sure if they're in winter or in summer, but we are in full summer in the northern parts of South Africa. The last time we spoke, I just came back from the Stoepmark, and so I spoke about that in the previous episode. I'm having a glass of cold ice water because it's hot. And then the week thereafter, on the 1st of October, I went to Die Boervrou. Also, Spinnerin is another business on the same facility or the same land, the same space as Die Boervrou. And so I went there. It was absolutely amazing. I saw my friends. I got to see the pop-up shop for Naughty Habit there as well, and it was the first day of October. All right, so I am going to show you this October box. I also purchased from Naughty Habit a while ago, and yeah, it was lovely spending the day there. I also formed Die Boervrou and also Spinnerin. So that footage will be at the end. It is honestly an amazing yarn shop and fabric shop for the quilters out there, for our yarny lovers out there. It is an amazing yarn shop, a beautiful yarn shop. In fact, there's a place where you can sit and order lovely things to eat, lovely coffee, and just sit there and knit. It was really awesome. So that was the 1 week, and then the second weekend, last weekend in fact, my friend Getreida from Ietsie Klein was on her way to going on leave on a holiday, and she made a stop here for 2 nights, sleep over here for 2 nights at a local guest house, she and her husband. And we got to spend Friday together, Friday afternoon and evening, and then also the whole of Saturday. It was absolutely a marvelous time. We ate the best food together. We went to a yarn shop, to our local farmers market together. What else did we do? Oh, I showed them Naval Hill. Here at Bloemfontein, we have this small hill. For some in the Free State, it might feel like a mountain, but if you're coming from the Western Cape and mountain areas, you will know this is like a hill. But on the Naval Hill, we have giraffes, zebras. So I went to show them that, and that was really awesome. They enjoyed it, and then we just sat here and we knitted away. It was really a special time. Having her here. So Getreida, it was absolutely wonderful. And then yeah, work is super busy. Load shedding is not fun. So here in South Africa we have load shedding because our electricity provider cannot give us enough electricity to sustain what we need, due to numerous factors, you know, maintenance, power plants being off because of sabotaging or vandalism. That actually happened to us last Friday here in Bloemfontein. The whole town, almost the whole town, was off for probably, sure, it was a long time, more than 6 hours, because our local distribution center, electricity distribution center, was vandalized. Anyway, so that is not fun. yeah, so load shedding has been up really badly, and yeah, we've been busy. We've been really busy. All right, so last weekend when Getreide was here, I also filmed at our local yarn shop, which will be in the next episode, and I think it's going to be a nice one. We did an interview with the owner as well, with Rebecca, Yarn Stash at Yarn Stash Collection. They actually moved to a new premises, so that is really exciting. All right, so what is in the podcast today? I'm going to show you two whips. I don't have any finished objects, and honestly I wanted to have my two summer tops that I was working on done before the mystery knit along of Stephen West started, and I couldn't just get to it. Work was just very busy. I was busy at night. I was not able to reach that goal of mine, but that's okay. So I still have those two whips. I did progress with those since we last spoke. And then the mystery knit along started. It's so much fun, so I'll talk about that. Then I have my purchases, which is not a lot, but then I also got an amazing gift. An amazing gift. A box full of yarny goodness. And this box, I'm not going to show you everything in this episode today. So I'm going to scatter it through some episodes so that the joy can just last long for us. And the box is here not only for me, but obviously I'll do giveaways from this amazing box as well, because we need to share the love, right? So yeah, that's all the thingies that I'm going to discuss today. So let's start with whips. All right, so I have still my two whips of my spinning, which is the roses. I have not, since the last episode, I've not been able to spin or to ply the two whips that I was busy with. So the one is the roses, which I've spun into two bobbins. I still want to ply that. I've not come around to be able to do that. And then I have red streak, still like I showed you last time on the spinning wheel. I've not done anything there, so that is still hanging. All right, and then the two whips, the knitting whips I have is my Rocket Tea. Let me show you the pattern. I'm keeping it in my mom's, it used to be my mom's bag. It's very special to me. I hold old handbag from her. So it's the Rocket Tea from Tannis Lavely, Tannis Fiber Arts. This poor paper has seen better days. And I'm using Kismet yarns. Where's the label? I'm feeling very disorganized today. It's a rainbow. Kismet yarns. So I used a ball like this. This is actually now starting on my second ball, my second cake. You have 800 meters on this ball, and I'm not doing badly. I'm basically done. I am basically done. So here is the top. We spoke the last time when I was still busy with the body. This is a stitch marker from Itsy Klein. I think it came with one of the yarn boxes from Naughty Habit, and it's going very well. So I did the I-cord bind off on the bottom of the top. Then I did the I-cord bind off. I was going back and forth if I should do an I-cord bind off, and I think I did it was a good decision to actually do the I-cord bind off. And the only thing that is still needed is I need to pick up the stitches, do an I-cord bind off on the sleeves, and then I'm done. So it's basically almost done. I think the top is a little bit too big, honestly, but that is awesome for summer as well, to have like a flow, right? And I'm loving this side under the arms, the pattern here. I think I might have done it a little bit wrong, and I've done a little bit of my own spin there, but that's okay. Alrighty. And that is the Rocketee. This was a really enjoyable pattern. Yeah, so hopefully not in the next episode, I don't think it will be in the next episode, the episode thereafter, I will show you the finished Rocketee. I'm actually thinking that once the mystery knit along I'm done with the mystery knit along from Stephen West, I am going to, my sole purpose will be to absolutely work on all my whips. So I have put 2 other whips in the corner. I'm looking at my bin there. A long time ago when I started with the summer tops, I need to finish those. I want to finish those before the end of the year. That's my plan now. It might change. Alrighty, so that's the first whip. The second whip, I'm keeping it in a bag that I got from my friend Amel. She made me these bags and I'm absolutely loving it. The Breezy V top. Let me show you the Breezy V shoe. Breezy V top from Yamiku Alexander. And this is a fun project. I think both the Rocketee and the Breezy V I'm going to knit another time as well. Alrighty, let me show you. So I've got the 4 panels done. It's a mess. And the one panel are actually already connected. So let me just quickly see. So you work it together. I'm just trying to think which side is the front. I think it's the side. So one of the sides, which is the shoulder, is done, front and back. And I've done the other 2 blocks as well. So now it's a matter of stitching them together and then at the bottom work more rows, knit more rows. So yeah, most of the, I'm doing this wrong. I think it's this one. Which one is the front? I cannot remember. I've blocked them and everything. Oh joy. I'm a mess. Yeah, so then you work them together in the front to have a V neck. Work them together in the sides, on the shoulders, at the back as well, the back panel. And then you knit rows at the bottom and at the back. And yeah, I really love this. The yarn I used is from Moya. It is a shimmer. It is a bamboo and cotton mix called Shimmer. It's the shimmer base they have. I will show you the back just now. And I've used 3 colors. It's a 4-ply weight. So I used glint, desert sand, and there was another one. What was the other one? Glint, desert sand, and do you think I have the name of the other one? I cannot remember the other one. Radiance, glint, and desert sand. So those were the 3 colors I used. I used them from my stash. Yeah, so I think this will be a nice top that you can throw over a strappy top and really a breezy top. So I'm really excited about this. So this will get love once the mystery knit along is done. Alrighty, so let's start and talk about the mystery knit along. So I am still busy with clue 1. Clue 2 came out this past Thursday. I'm recording this on Saturday the 15th of October and I'm still busy with clue 1. I'm not even done. I've got 2 repeats more to do, as well as the I-cord bind off. So so grateful for water, so grateful. So if you don't want to watch this section, I will put a timestamp here so that you can just skip ahead to that time frame. The mystery knit along. I have so much to tell you. So I started a support group. If you still want to join, you are absolutely welcome. We will love to have you as part of our support group. And I hope, I must actually check the time because where's my watch? I must get a watch. Because yeah, the support group is absolutely amazing. We're having our Zoom session starting at 12, so I must make sure that I'm done here so that I can hop over and host the Zoom session. So we have this amazing WhatsApp group. It is so busy on that group. It's so much fun. The amount of support that is there is just heartwarming, honestly. All the people on the group are supporting each other and rooting for each other and celebrating when one is done with clue 1, or, you know, making progress and giving it advice and showing tutorials and filming tutorials. And we have so much fun on the group. The humor is just next level. I am laughing so hard every day. It's really amazing. So for those that joined on that group, thank you so much for forming part of a great support group. And then on that group, I am posting the Zoom links, which we have weekly. We have a Zoom session weekly. We had one meet and greet Zoom session, and then we had a cast on party on the first day, Thursday, the 6th of October, when clue 1 dropped. And then that Sunday, last week Sunday, we had our first weekly Zoom session. And we're going to continue with the Zoom sessions up until everyone has completed the shawl. So probably the Zoom sessions will last another 4 weeks or 5 weeks, I don't know, to, you know, to just support all of us on the group. And yeah, I'm loving it because currently I was not able to complete clue 1 before clue 2 started this week, and that's okay. I am embracing my pace, as Stephen West would say, and that's just wonderful, right? So I'm having my shawl in this beautiful bag. Let me show you. So this is actually also an acquisition, and I got this, a few of us bought through a friend these bags from Stephen and Penelope's shop. Isn't it amazing? I'm thinking it's amazing. I would have loved to buy a kit from them as well, but it's really expensive. I think it's a little bit crazy because we had to pay taxes also on top of the courier costs. So it really becomes very expensive, especially if you now have to buy yarn from there as well. So we just opted to buy the bags, and the bags came as a kit, not a kit with yarn, unfortunately. But let me show you. Let me just take out all the thingies, all my cable stuff, so that I can reach the things that I want to show you. So it came with this needle gauge. I hope you can see. I don't have a hand loose. A needle gauge. It came with this sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet. I'm going to put it on something. I don't know what yet. And then this beautiful label that I can put on my shawl when I am done. So to that special friend that organized this, thank you so much for doing that. And then yeah, so the inside, it's a small bag, but funny enough, it's holding everything. I'm really surprised. So it has 3 inner pockets. I don't know if you can see there. And I think this bag is going to be absolutely wonderful for when I knit socks and I want to walk and, you know, and follow the example of Jalene and Mariette. Jalene is a podcaster also, pick up stitches, and her channel is Independence Crochet here on YouTube, also from South Africa. And Mariette, her channel name is Die Boervrou and her podcast name is Crafty Stitches. I always get them mixed up, or I forget. But yeah, so they do this thing where they walk and knit, and that's really an inspiration. So the yarn I'm using is a kit that you decided upon, which I love. Is from Big Fox Yarn, and it comes with 3 colors. Now I don't have my pop color here today. I'm not gonna go and grab it. So I'm gonna show you the main color and the contrast color today. So it's Big Fox Yarns. They are a South African indie dyer. This is a superwash, 75% merino, 25% nylon. It's a 3-ply sock weight, sport weight yarn, and it has 366 meters for 100 grams on the skein. And let me show you. I'm taking it out of the bag now. So the brown is called Driftwood. And this cream color is called Fairy Dust, I think. Fairy Dust? Yes, Fairy Dust. So it has the speckles in the yarn, which I absolutely love. I don't know if you can see it really there. It's very subtle, very, very subtle. Alrighty, so Clue 1 came out on the 6th. The excitement on the WhatsApp group was through the roof. It was really an experience. And I was sitting and knitting this morning and I was thinking, you know, if you probably see some of the shawls for the mystery knit along afterwards, and you will think, no, I don't want to knit that. That is probably the truth. But I think the experience and the journey and the techniques is what makes it absolutely wonderful and an amazing experience that I can really highly recommend. So I saw the first clue, and the video YouTube tutorial dropped first, I think, before the pattern Clue 1 dropped in my Ravelry inbox. And this is what I do. I start the video and then I immediately forward it to the end to see what the clue is going to look like. That is me. What do? Do you wait? Do you like knit, and then at the end you see, oh, this is what's happening? Or do you also forward? Tell me. But anyway, so I forwarded it and I was really excited because he is just a genius with what he does. Really a genius. All right, so I started, big excitement. I'm loving it. I'm actually loving Clue 1 because of what it's doing. Some of the things here is a little bit taking time, but it's really nice. Okay, so this is how far I am with Clue 1. You have these holes that you create, casting on, binding off, casting on, binding off. It's really taking a lot of time. I think if those things has not been as not formed part of this, I would have been done long time ago. Anyway, but here you can see some of the speckles. I hope you can see there. Is it showing up in the front? I don't know. Maybe at the back, let me show you. And so you create these holes, and then you actually, I started doing it there to show you, you form a braid with this worms. Let me call it worms, or yeah. So I still have to do 2 repeats, so meaning 2 more rows of the cream and 2 more rows of the brown. and then I can do an I-cord bind off, and then I can start with clue 2. So yeah, really excited. So clue 2 dropped on Thursday, and I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. And then it grew on me. Excuse me. It grew on me, and I'm actually really excited about clue 2 as well. So yes, that is my mystery knit-along, twists and turns. And again, the techniques. And isn't this just genius? Isn't this just genius? This braiding. I don't know how you get to this, but this is really amazing. Yeah, so a lot of fun. Okie dokie. Let me start with acquisitions. But before I say that, so if you want to join, please join. Please, please, please. You are more than welcome to still join on our group anytime. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty, then a long time ago, Naughty Habit posted that they're going to do this October box, which will be 20 grams, 20 grams or 15 grams, I'm not sure, let me check. 20 days of minis, and you will get a project backed. Okay, let me show you the things, because I'm going to talk about it anyway. But I got this October box, and I got it the day that we went to Die Boervrou on the 1st of October. My friend Elmarie also went with me. It was so much fun. It felt like a mini retreat to me, because we got there early. I recorded Die Boervrou's, footage for you early, and then Naughty Habit was setting up, and then I made my purchases at Die Boervrou that I wanted to do, and my purchase at, oh my goodness, there's a skein missing. Where's that skein? Or is it in there? Sorry, I'm just thinking. I was prepping for the podcast, and I don't remember. Oh no, it is in here. I forgot I actually purchased one thing at Naughty Habit. But I see it's in the bag. Anyway, I'm interrupting myself. And then I made the purchases that I wanted early on, quick. And then I just sit on one of those couches at Die Boervrou's Spinnerin. Ordered a coffee, Elmarie ordered for us sandwiches, toasted sandwiches. Oh my goodness. The curry mince and cheese combo, toasted sandwich. You have to have it if you go there. It is so yummy. Anyway, so we ordered the toasted sandwich, we ordered coffee, and we sat there. I think we left there 3:30. So for the rest of the time, I was knitting, and we were just having a ball. So it felt to me, I said to Elmarie on the way back, when we drove back to Bloemfontein, I said to her, it really felt like a mini retreat to me. I really enjoyed it. And I think that's how I will plan my things in future when we visit certain places, to do purchases quickly and then just sit and relax and knit and chat. It was really a lot of fun. Anyway, so here is the Naughty Habit Socktober box for Scrappy Socktober box for 2022. And I was a very good girl. I opened my yarn packages each day very nicely, and I'm loving the yarn. There's other people whom I shall not name. I was sitting there on the 1st of October, and they were ripping these pieces out and opening up. And I was like, please don't show me. Please don't show me. It's amazing how people get excited about things. And yeah, so I'm a good girl. I'm opening up every day one package as per the box. All right, so the box came like this. Right, cozies, yarn cozies, especially made for this October box, the Scrappy box, with this beautiful, I think it can hold a 50 gram, yes, a 50 gram Socktober, warm their souls. Souls, isn't that so cute? Play on words. Knock your socks off. 2022. Socktober 2022. Naughty Habit, Socktober. Naughty Habit loves socks. It's so cute. Knock your socks off. Oh, it's so cute. Love the yarn cozies. Then Itsy Klein. You know, it's always a collaboration. I made some stitch markers for the box. Let me show you. And each stitch marker is unique. And you get that scrappy sense as well. Right? So cute. So there's a beanie, a mitten, socks, and a sweater. It's so cute. Alrighty, let me just put it here. Then this beautiful bag. It's got a boxed bottom, strings, a handle, and it's purple. My one is purple. I believe there was a lot of colors. Yellow, orange, pink, blue, green. So fun. All right, so that's that. And then the box. The box, which I am going to open now. And you can see there's a lot of things out already. So obviously, like always, Mrs. Naughty wrote a message. She does that with all her packages, which is such a lovely touch. She wrote the most beautiful messages. And then we got this always a treat in your box as well. This treat from Blue Spoons. And just look at those. I think it's Astros or Smarties. I got 2 in my box. Mrs. Naughty knows. So I already ate the other package. And then I keep the other one to show you. So this one is going down when I'm done here. Probably when I have the Zoom session from Blue Spoons. So yummy. So I love the colors in there to, you know, it's like a mirror of what's happening in the box. And then let me show you all the colors I've opened up so far. So in here, I'm going to open together with you my number 15. So it's so beautiful. Just look at that colors. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh my word, I'm loving this one. It's 15 grams. So it's a fingering 3-ply superwash 75% merino, 25% nylon. And it's a 15 gram mini skein. It's got about 55 meters on here. Look at that. So I'm showing it to you in the order I open it up. Look here. Just look at this blue. It's so pretty. So the theme for this October box was English garden. So just imagine this garden with all this colorful flowers. Right? Just look at that. Just look at this blues. And the speckles. It's so pretty. Just look at this. And then imagine the greenery in the garden. I love this color. And this green. So let's open up number 15 together. There we go, number 15. What do you think it will be? Oh, wow. It's like browny, greeny speckles. So pretty. Can you see where am I having my thumb? So that's number 15. So I'm thinking we had the greenery and now it's possibly like tree bark, a tree, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. So yes, a lot of fun. So this is all together. You had options of adding 100 gram skeins, tulip accessories, which was prices at like really good prices for tulip, either tulip hooks, crochet hooks, or tulip needles, which you could have added on. I didn't do that. But this is altogether 300 grams of yarn in this box. That's amazing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I have a plan. No, I lie. I have a plan. My hands are itching to cast on muscle burrads. I have a muscle burra thingy going. But now I want to do that. I want to also cast on a sock. My pattern, which I designed, I need to knit another sock set. And then I will be able to show you guys my pattern. But I really want to finish those projects. I don't like it when it's lying there and it's not done. That is just me. Some people don't have a problem like that. But for me, it's really creating some anxiety, which is not a problem. I mean, it's not an issue for me, but I really want to get those things done. But I also want to cast on a muscle burra. And I'm thinking muscle burra with a set. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe the yarn will speak to me at a later stage and says, no, I want to be something else. Then I'll do it like that. I'll have made something else. Alrighty, so that's the box. And then on my visit to Die Boervrou, from Naughty Habit, I bought this kind of yarn. You know I love speckled clusters from Naughty Habit. So I saw the previous week that I was at the Stoepmark, I saw this colorway, but in a DK version, a double knit version, and I wanted a fingering weight. So Mrs. Naughty ensured, and it's so funny because Leonie from Independence Crochet also wanted, we all both asked the same thing. And then Leonie was also at Die Boervrou, and so we both got our yarn, this specific yarn color, which is KSA. So this is also a fingering 3-ply weight, 75-25, and I'm just loving this pinks and purples, and then it's almost like a dark, like a maroon color or a dark purple, pink, red, something like that. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, so I don't know what's this it's gonna become probably socks, but yeah, I'm loving this. Then I bought this from Die Boervrou. It's an opal, Black Dragon to Fantasy Island. When I saw the colors, I just fell in love with it. So this is opal yarn. It's a 75-25 if memory serves me well. Now I'm trying to, yes, 75 virgin wool, 25% polyamide, and yeah, I am loving these colors. So there's not a picture, oh, there's a picture of when you have knitted it up, how it will look like. I hope you can see it there. So fun. And then I bought 2 kits, knitted knockers. It's October month. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And you know I've done my knitted knockers already. It's already sent off to Anna Patat's shop. And I bought 2 kits. So this 2 kits was available at Die Boervrou. So they're currently having this in their shop. So please, if you have time, please consider either knitting a pair of knockers or no, did I do 2 knitted knockers? No, I'm lying. This is, sorry. Yeah, I'm not lying. I almost thought I made a mistake. This is a knit set, a knitted knocker. And this is the pattern for crocheting a knitted knockers or knockers. So I have a knit one and I have a crochet kit. And also 2 different colors. So a darker skin color and a light skin color. So this will form part of the giveaway today, but I'll talk about it in a bit. All right, so very excited. I hope that you will enjoy making these, not only creating it, but having joy, because you know it will make a difference. All right, so this will form part of the giveaway today. I'll speak about it a bit later. And then my friend Annegret gifted me this while we were at the Volleys. Just look at this. Annegret is from Pin Cushion Crafts. And then she made this mini skein. I believe it's from Naughty Habit yarn, actually. Isn't it pretty? It's so cute. A stitch marker. And then Jalene also gifted me a spekboom. I don't know what's the English name. I'll put the name on here. A spekboom P. A small one that's in my garden. Thank you so much to Annegret and Jalene. You are just awesome. Yeah, we had really a lot of fun that day. And then let me show you the amazing gift, which will flow over a few episodes. So, my friend Lynette from Cape Town, she is from Silky Milky Moon. She's an indie dyer. She also dyes fiber, and she loves to spin, and she loves to knit. And yeah, she's just an amazing person. And then I walked into the house and I saw a box, and I actually thought it was a delivery from my husband. And he's like, no, this delivery is for you. And I actually expected something. I didn't know that it was already basically in my house. And it's this box. And I opened the box and I was just in awe, absolutely in awe, for this amazing yarns and fibers she sent my way as a gift. And she was like, this is your birthday gift and your Christmas gift. And it felt like to me like it's a few years worth of birthday gifts and Christmas gifts. But what makes it so special is that I'm able to also bring you joy with it. And so in the coming weeks, I will definitely share the love from this amazing box. But you have to see this amazing yarns and fibers. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. All right, so she sent me a letter. A long letter to say that she really loves the podcast, and she is also participating in the make along, and she hoped that I will enjoy the contents of my birthday box. And yeah, it was just so much fun to get this special message. I love letters. And yeah, so let me start sharing it with you. So the one thing that came in the box, let me show you this. It was wrapped like this. Ruby Ruth. Now, Ruby Ruth is a small company, small business owner, or a small business. And it's Lynette's daughter that's making these bags. So she doesn't do a lot. She's taking it very slow. And there's on her website, I will put all the details on here. It's still here. There's still some bags. But I was gifted this bag. Look at this material, this fabric. Isn't it just gorgeous? So I want to show you the back of this bag. It's just beautiful. Then you have this small pouch. Here's her name logo. There's the small bag where you can put things in it. This is going to be another great sock bag. But look at this zipper. I am loving this. It's so much fun. And then on the inside, it looks like this. So yes, this is just gorgeous. It's so well made. It's so well made. And you can see a lot of like passion and thought went into the bag. So, so nice. Sorry for the crinkle. Then today I'm going to show you the fiber only. I'm not going to show you the yarns. I'm just going to show you fiber. You know I love fiber these days. All right. So she sent me these 4 packages. Look at this one. So it is merino, alpaca, rose fiber, stellina, BFL, and mulberry silk that she... No, you know what? I am going to take it out of the package because I think it's going to... The light is going to shine on the plastic. So let me take it out. Oh, I'm gonna open it up. No, I don't want to open it up. I don't want to open it up. So this is Silky Milky Moon. I just love that she's doing this. This is Moon Donuts, and it's about 20 to 40 grams in a packet like this. You know what I'll do? I'm going to show it here, but I also will take photos that I will add on here. I don't want to take it out of the bag because then I'm going to, if I'm going to give some away at a later stage, I haven't decided which because I'm loving all of them. But then I don't want to mess with the label and then you get a damaged label. So I'm not going to do that, but I'll try to take photos and then put it on here so that you can see. It's really, really beautiful. Just look at this color. This is all the same base. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's pretty. All right, so I'll take photos and then I'll place it on here, on the screen so that you can see how beautiful it is. And then I got a bat. This is a moon bat. I just love the moon theme. I think it's so cool. Then I got a moon bat from her. It is 70 to 100 gram moon bat with merino, alpaca, rose fiber, stellina, BFL, and mulberry silk. So this one I'm going to open up because I'm definitely keeping this one for myself. Just look at this. You can definitely see the rose stellina, meaning the glittery parts, and it is so soft and beautiful. Lynette is definitely a master with color. Also, she knows how to put colors together. And this is just like a dream to me because I see all the colors almost, blue, greens, yellow, pinks, reds, but it's not in your face. It's done so well. It just complements each other, and that is just mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling that somebody can pull colors, a lot of colors together, and it just works. It's just gorgeous. And it's so subtle and muted. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. So yes, I cannot wait to start muscle burrs, and I cannot wait to spin again. I have so many things to do and so little time. We were talking about in the group this week and joking, you know, we just want to knit and you know, and not work. And I was saying, you know, I love my work. I hate and love my work because I love it. I hate it because I don't get time to knit. And I love it because that enables me to be able to buy yarn. It's such a catch-22 situation, you know? And then I was also saying, I just wish I had money to afford a chef and a driver that can drive me to work, because then I can knit while I drive to work. And I also need somebody that can be like a secondary mummy, do mommy duties. And I need to have a clone at work so that I can just sit and knit. It was just a joke, but yeah, I wish we had more time to be able to do the crafts that we want to do. So yeah, so I'm not going to show you further into the box. Next episode, I will continue with the box, so you can enjoy the box with me over a few episodes, right? I think that will be fun. So Lynette, thank you so much for blessing me with this amazing gift, and also blessing others, because I will gift from the box as well. Thank you, Lynette. Oh, and me and Lynette had coffee together. Yes, I'll pop a photo in here to show you. She was also on her way to holiday, and she informed me a week prior to say, if you have time, can we just quickly have a cup of coffee together? And I said, yes, I'll make time. I'll take time off from work. Fully in a form, take time off. No worries. I'll do that. It will be lovely to meet you. And so she informed me, and we had a quick coffee together. It was so much fun. I really walked away from that coffee date with her and her husband, and I really felt blessed. They are lovely, lovely people, such warm-hearted. You just feel like you have known them forever, actually. So yeah, Lynette, it was really special meeting you, and thank you once again for my birthday box. But I'll say thank you again in the next episode as well. Well, I can't wait to show you the others. All right, and that is the end of the thingies. But now, before we close off, I have to announce the winner of the previous giveaway, and the yarn is over there. So let me quickly go and grab it. Alrighty, here is the yarn. So let me show you the yarn. It's a rainbow. It's the same yarn I'm using for the rocket tee. So you can make an amazing summer top with this. You can also crochet a beautiful shawl. I will put a picture of one of the projects I've made previously, the virus shawl, with one of these. You can really create something beautiful and spectacular with this yarn. Alrighty, and then I want to thank you all for making comments on my videos, watching my episodes, liking my episodes. It really means the world to me. And honestly, it's actually a big thing, because I just reached 500 subscribers. I didn't even really checked, and then somebody asked me, how many subscribers do you have? And I checked. I have 500 subscribers on my channel, so thank you so much. And you know, this for me is a long-term goal. I really want to be able to do knitting, crochet, making videos, designing patterns. If you haven't noticed, there's a new design coming out, a new pattern coming out soon, but I'll talk about it more. I wanted to just give like a hint in the episode. I'll talk about it in the next episode. The goal for me is I have a long-term plan, not a quick solution or a quick go ahead, but in the long term, I would love to be able to maybe, you know, say goodbye to my daily work and do this full time. But that's a long-term goal. So if it's going to happen, it will be awesome. That would be wonderful, but you are part of me going step by step to be able to someday maybe reach that goal. Anyway, so thank you for the comments, and yeah, it's wonderful. I am actually behind with replying on the comments, so I apologize for that. I need to go and sit down and respond to all the comments. I've not been able to do that in the past few weeks. It's been really busy. But yeah, so this is the yarn that I'm giving away, And the winner is, I did the comment picture this morning, is Diamant. I think you're an Afrikaans speaking person because it's your username is Diamant. So congratulations. I hope that you will love using this yarn, and please pop me an email at sales@mypjalene.com and send me your telephone number as well as the address that I can send this to you. I hope you will enjoy it. And then yeah, maybe let me also say, if you still want to form part of our support group for the make along, you can also send me an email at sales@mypjalene.com or send me a direct message, a DM on Instagram, and then I will send you the link so that you can hook up with us. Or yeah, hook up, is that the right word? I think it can be. We're talking about crochets here. All right, so this is congratulations, Diamant. I hope you'll enjoy it. And then the next package, the next giveaway, will be 2 separate ones. All right, so you can say knit, then it means that you would like to win the knitted version of the knitted knockers, the kit, and you can say just crochet in your comment, and then I know that you would want to participate winning the crochet version of the knitted knockers. And then yeah, let's celebrate, and not celebrate, let's bring joy to those that is in much needed of things like this, and yeah, spread the love. So if you want to participate, either say knit or crochet, and then you will form part of the giveaway. All right, and I think this is all the things. I think we're done. All right, I hope that you will enjoy this. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to like and to comment and subscribe if you haven't done so. And don't go away, because I'm going to show you the volleys and Spinnerin footage. I hope that you'll enjoy that. And until we see each other again, be blessed. Bye. Bye.